it's Joe. Another question. I was reading your article on building a buyer's list, and I think I understand how to build the database and use the autoresponders and the web pages, but I don't know which of your buyer marketing strategies work best. Could you tell me how to get started building my list and which way would be the least expensive to start using? And this is from Illona in Alberta, Canada. Well, Illona, there's a couple of ways. One of the basic, down-to-earth, really organic ways we use these, those ugly signs that you see around town that say rent to buy, no qualifying, and a phone number. Those are probably the cheapest cost per lead advertising that we do on anything that we do. It's just amazing how inexpensive it is. You can get a lead for 50 cents a piece, $1 a piece. You can get buyers coming into your marketing system. So it's a very, very good method. Now we've got a whole way we do this where we drive them to a voicemail. We've got a special script that we use. But if you just use that script and get people to come in to it, you'll get a lot of leads. And people also tell me, oh, I saw those ugly signs. I'd never buy from one of those people. Well, I'll tell you, people do buy from those. And as a matter of fact, we've tested the ugly handwritten signs versus the professional looking printed realtor signs, and the ugly signs work a whole lot better. Now, I know you've got some restrictions because you're an agent about putting your name on there, so you've got to figure out how to make that work for what you're doing as well. And feel free to ask me on those. I won't get into how to deal with all that stuff, but there's lots of ways that you can do that. You can partner up with other people that are investors that aren't realtors that can help you build your database. There's lots of ways you can solve that problem. So that's one of the ways. The other way that's been very effective for us is using Craigslist. And if you offer rent to buy properties in Craigslist, you're going to get a lot of people that way as well. So finding buyers is not difficult. Now also keep in mind that 1 in 10 of the people that call on a rent-to-own sign or ad classified or ad on the internet, and there's lots of other internet techniques to get buyers as well. I don't have time to get into all those, but 1 in 10 of all those people that call are actually going to qualify for a real mortgage. They just don't think they do. How many times have you talked to a buyer that thought, oh no, I had a bankruptcy 3 years ago, I can't qualify? And you do the credit, they only need 2 years after bankruptcy to qualify. They just don't know that. They think that their bankruptcy is going to be on there for 10 years. And a lot of these people have already established credit again. So you can get people, you can use some of those people and take them into the MLS and get it done. There's also ways that you can go in and take these rent-to-buy people into the MLS, since you're an agent, and find them rent-to-own properties through the MLS. Just set it up so that you keep the lease option fee and it doesn't go to the buyer. And most of these buyers aren't looking for lease option fees, or you can negotiate it with, I'm sorry, most of these sellers aren't looking for lease option fees, but if they are, you can negotiate it with them and make sure that you keep it, and you can take them an offer so that you get that. And I've got people that are doing that. It's very effective. It's a good way to make that happen. Plus, you have the potential of making a commission on the back end if the option is exercised. A lot of details here that I'm trying to get into a 3-minute video. So, but hopefully I'll give you an idea of some of the things that we're doing. All right, hope that helps. Thanks.